This podcast is part of the Michigan Sports and Entertainment Podcast Network. Go to michigansportsandentertainment.com for more great podcasts. Hello and welcome back to How Will I Die, starring me, Nicholas Howe. It's me, Nicholas Howe. Today, I have a special surprise for you guys. It's 2 guests instead of 1. On my right is my friend Tower.
Hello.
Say hi, Tower, again.
My name is Tower. My website is towerhufham.com, and I have stuff on it. I don't remember what.
I didn't ask for your life story yet, but that's fine. Also, farther to my right is my roommate, Nicky.
Hi. I'm Nicky Taylor.
What do you do?
I am a college student at UNCW, and I'm a theater major.
Wow. Tower, what do you do? Sorry. What do you put on your website?
I'm also Jick's roommate. Yeah. Nicholas's roommate.
That's okay. So
Which one do you use?
I used Nicholas. I introduced myself as Nicholas.
Are you fucking Nicholas Howe? How will I die?
Yes.
Is that the point?
No.
Is that the joke?
I messed up on the advertising at first.
That's really bad.
I forgot to do that.
That's so bad. Nicholas,
it should have been Nicholas, How Will I Die? But I made a mistake, and here we are with How being spelled differently, okay?
You didn't
How
tell
it's
me.
supposed to be spelled? H-O-W?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me this podcast had mistakes on it.
Well, it's all
we have
improv.
you.
Oh, goodness. Ouch.
All right, well, enjoy your one guest episode.
And goodbye, Tower! Alright, thanks for showing up!
Woo.
Today's episode, we're going to be talking about another Nicholas. But in order to get that Nicholas, we have to go to the Walmart, or the boy shop, as Abby expressed it. And we have to pick out a boy. So let's go ahead and Build-A-Bear workshop our boy.
Don't like that.
I don't care. So, the first thing we're going to need is an age for this boy.
47.
47.
All right, yeah.
All right, perfect. 47. Okay, perfect. 47.
Wait, are you saying you didn't?
I did.
All right.
Perfect, okay. Our boy is 47. What's his occupation?
He's an emperor.
An emperor, okay.
Yes.
A 47-year-old emperor. And what is his location? Or time period? Or both?
Oregon.
Oregon in 1989.
On a march.
On a March, okay.
Specifically March 7th.
Perfect. March 7th,
1989.
1989. Oregon, USA, I assume.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. That one.
47-year-old Nicholas.
Yes.
Yeah. Who is an emperor
He's the
Who's
emperor.
an emperor.
of Oregon.
So this is an alt timeline, apparently.
Yes,
Alternate
AU.
universe. Like they all are, technically, I guess. And Emperor Nicholas is he a good emperor? Is he a dick?
I think he's kind.
He has room for improvement, but his spirit's there.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's very ambitious too, which is nice.
Very, very ambitious. Perfect.
His demands sometimes they go a little far. I think the power gets to his head. Whenever he's in the right mindset, he's thinking about the people of Oregon and what they need and how to best grow their crops. I don't know what they do there.
But he tries to force people to specifically grow rice, and it's not a very good atmosphere or location or climate to grow rice, and they don't have like the rice paddies. But he's just very, very, very demanding about specifically rice sometimes.
I think what happened there is he read a book when he was a child. And he was like, rice farming sounds fun. I'm going to make people do that because it's fun, right?
Yeah.
So he's all about fun. He's all about living life to the fullest.
Completely.
Or to the ricest.
And never...
Bad joke. Terrible joke. Terrible joke. And that better be in it, or I'm
I
gonna be
realized
upset.
that was a bad joke, and I'm so sorry, okay?
God. You never want to question how fun of an emperor he is. Because then he'll try to prove it. And that's not great.
That's not good at all.
You can't question him because he will try and prove it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what's happening now. When we look into the crystal ball of
Nikolai.
Nicholas was challenged in a way. Someone definitely said something like, He's not that fun, and of course 1981.
Yeah, of course.
There's surveillance everywhere. He heard it, and he called. Yep, 1981.
Okay.
You know that classic book
Yeah.
about surveillance?
Yeah.
1981. I'm an English major.
You read at least one book, I believe.
At least one. What was the time period, actually?
I thought it was 1989.
19
or 87 or something.
It was
It was late
89.
80s. This is the late
Yeah,
80s.
because you said 81, and I was like, I don't think so.
Listen.
1989, March 7th.
March 7th,
7th.
1989. There was cameras. That's the point.
Yeah.
There's surveillance everywhere.
Yeah.
Home
He
videos.
heard someone calling him out.
Because the concern was like, rice farming, it's fun, but where's the adrenaline?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Where is the adrenaline in rice farming?
It's there, but it could use more,
Yeah, a lot more.
I think Nicholas realized something about a month coming up pretty soon. Is that July 4th is coming up. And you know what's the most adrenaline-inducing thing about July 4th?
American independence.
Okay, that's one answer.
2 months, not 1 month.
That's my math.
Yeah.
That's not an answer, but that's my math.
not 4
what was the
months?
question? It's 2 months. It's
March.
March. Oh, shit.
April, May, June, July.
March, April, May, June, July.
That's
That
a
was
lot more
real
than
off.
one or
that
two.
That was real off.
A few months later,
A
it
few
will
months
be
later.
July 4th.
Yeah, it will be.
The most exciting part of July 4th is, of course, the explosions.
Oh, yeah.
Popcorn is an explosion if you think about it.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
Is
Yeah.
Do they make firework popcorn?
Yes, technically.
What?
It's just...
I don't get the question. I
there-
don't think I
okay, so there
understand.
is a type of popcorn that's called firework popcorn, and it's regular popcorn with, like, blue and red candy
Ew.
melted onto it.
Ew.
Depending on the
Yucky.
It's a common thing.
Yucky.
It could be okay.
It's
Yuck,
a common
yuck,
thing.
Yuck.
I'm sorry.
Yuck.
Listen,
You live in America.
I live in America,
you
but I don't
live-
live in a fucking communist state in which you put blue, red, and white candy on popcorn.
You do. You live under the rule of Emperor Jick in Oregon. You don't have a say.
Emperor Nicholas? Sorry, he doesn't go by Jick anymore.
It's the past. Jick Nonis didn't exist, so there's
That's
no
true.
way.
Jick Nonis was most definitely born at that time, though. 1980.
How old
No,
was
he was
Nick
89.
Jonas?
We have used that several times.
1989.
1989.
I guess Nick Jonas wouldn't have been born then.
He was not born yet. He was born in like 92 or 91. We're not talking about Nick Jonas.
Okay.
Talking about Emperor Nicholas.
Emperor Nicholas.
Yes.
The power was getting to his head.
Power's getting to his head.
Power was getting to his head, and he decided that he needed to up the ante. He needed to explain why rice farming is amazing, beautiful work. The only way that you can see that is from the sky.
Exactly, because whenever you see like those Google image, which they didn't have back then, but if you see the
Yeah.
Google images of like rice farms, they're great.
They're pretty cool.
They
He
look
knew.
great.
He could look
He
into
knew
the
that.
future.
He was a
He
visionary.
knew that there was going to be pictures of rice farms from the air.
Exactly.
And he wanted to take the pictures.
He wanted to take the first picture, so he got to building.
Yep.
He took a chair.
Chair.
He set it out on a platform outside.
Platform. The
Started
workspace.
building things onto it. There's like a tip of it at the very top. You know where the tip goes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
Well, I am familiar. Want to explain that a little bit?
It goes at the top.
Yeah.
The tip at the top, yes.
Tip at the,
The
top.
tip top.
Tip at the top.
Tippy
of,
top.
The
A
tippity
tip
top.
right at the top.
The tippity top of the tip top.
of the tent.
Good morning to you. Tip.
And then basically it looked like a rocket on the top. But it was just one seat.
And I'm sure that there was concern brought to him.
Listen, everything has concerns. But he was not concerned.
Ah.
He had a goal in mind, and he was getting to it. He, on this platform, underneath, he created the space that he could attach fireworks to.
Mm-hmm.
So let's be real about Emperor Nicholas. He didn't get to his power by smarts.
Yeah.
We know.
It was charisma.
It was,
We know.
it was charisma full through and through.
There's not much of that in
Wasn't
Oregon.
it
No, I shouldn't say that. should I?
Bloodline?
It was nothing.
Don't emperors rise to power based off of their bloodline, though? So it wasn't even charisma. He was just born into it.
Perfect. He just overall, he's an idiot.
Okay.
Let's be honest.
Completely average. Slightly below average.
Slightly below average. He did not go to school. Are you going to say like real life, Nick?
No, I was going to say perfect for Oregon.
Okay, that's fine.
This is
no
the
fans in
Michigan network, not the Oregon
Yeah,
network.
we support Michigan. Fuck Oregon, am I right?
Yeah, what are they doing for us?
Just kidding.
Not listening to this podcast.
If you live in
Square-ass
Oregon, I love
motherfucking
you. Please continue listening, Oregonites.
Don't get me started on Colorado.
Oregonites?
Oregonites.
Oregonites?
Oregonites.
I don't like that term.
Was that
Oregonians. Oregonians.
Were the Oregonites the name of your military?
Absolutely, they're the Oregonites.
Oregonites. Do they like repo organs?
No, those are repo men.
Yeah.
But they're the Oregon Knights. Oregon.
Get out of my home.
This is my home too.
You are never going to be emperor.
I don't want to be emperor.
Well,
You don't
great,
have the
you're...
correct bloodline, okay?
Ouch.
Anyways, he's stupid. Emperor Nicholas.
And the real Nick.
Hurtful, okay? But he's so stupid that he assumed that a rocket and firework, same thing, both use like fire.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
In some way, shape, or form.
I guess.
It's in there somewhere.
In some way,
sort
shape,
of
or form.
ignition.
To Emperor Nicholas and to real life Nicholas. Fire happen.
Go.
Go up.
Yeah, fire happen, go.
Yeah.
Fire happen, go. And
Brilliant.
so he straps, since he's 47.
Yeah.
It was just his birthday. On
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
March
celebrating it
2nd.
still.
That's his birthday now.
That's
March
4
2nd.
months before.
March 2nd.
Yeah.
It's 4 months before 4th of July.
Right, but it's 3 days. Nope.
What?
How did the
What?
numbers?
It's 5 days before March 7th, 1989.
How did the numbers go again?
Bad.
How
Numbers
are you
go
so
bad
bad
here.
at numbers? Like, terrible. This is really, really bad.
March 7th, 1989.
1989.
That is the day. Stupid.
I'm in a lot of physical and emotional pain.
Do we have to do this podcast?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
We're
want
already
out.
this
I want
far
out.
in. You can't leave now. So, he straps 47 rockets, fireworks, to this chair on the bottom of the platform. But he's so cocky about how good this is going to be. He decides that he's going to do it himself.
I'm sure that there were many people willing to like
Oh.
OSHA this.
There were plenty of people who were like, no, don't do it. You shouldn't do this. Please don't do this. But Emperor Nicholas, he only heard do this.
Stupid.
He's an absolute idiot boy. But we love him for that reason. That's why the people loved him. Because he
And-
was stupid. You didn't love him. But you weren't
Do
born
we?
yet. I love him.
I
Because
like
he's
him.
me. But
He's pretty good.
He's aight.
So, and to top things off, the way that the fuses worked was that they were all connected through one fuse line.
As
and
you
then, draped over the side, right above a candle.
Oh, for the ignition because
Yes.
fire go.
do. Yeah, fire go.
Fire make go. One of his teammates, maybe not teammates.
I thought you did this
One of
alone.
his,
This was competitive.
what is the people? that are under-
Collaborators?
Oregon-
Subjugates.
Oregonites.
One of his subjects.
Ah.
His royal subjects? I don't know. His wife. Okay, his wife lights this
His
candle.
vassals.
She hates him. She absolutely hates him. Let's just say that.
She's in for the throne herself.
She wants that throne, and the only way for her to get it,
Well,
let him
Rocket
go.
Man.
the metaphorical
Rocket
throne,
Man.
not the current throne that he's on.
Yeah, she does not want the current throne. She wants him to stay on the current throne.
You can only go on one at a time.
Yeah. And she's like, she looks at him with like a sad, mournful look as she
As you
looks
do.
him in the face. She's like, bye, and lights the fuse. Doesn't even light the candle. Straight up lights the fuse. And Emperor Nicholas is so excited. He's looking out. There are people watching this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
his dreams are about to come true.
The
in front
entirety of
everyone.
Oregon, all 5 people.
Yeah.
Yes. He has a camera ready. It's a Polaroid, obviously. 1980.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
existed probably.
Yeah, the money
And
for
he
it.
is so ready. The fuse lights, and it travels very slowly. He's getting more and more and more anxious as time goes by. And then... The smoke clears after a few moments.
Yep.
The chair and him are no longer there.
Exactly. Just that
Exactly.
noise.
He is no longer there. There is, however, a large pile of ash.
Oh no!
Where he was.
His royal robe.
All gone. It's all
gone.
He is all gone. He is dead.
Oh no.
Bye-bye, Emperor Nicholas. Hello, Empress
Susie.
And Empress Susie is the Empress of Oregon to this day.
Yeah.
To this very day.
Look it up on Google.
2019.
2019.
These are pre-recorded.
Pre-recorded 2 years in advance. Just look it up on Google right now. Emperor Susie of Oregon. It's facts.
It's facts.
It's facts.
Stone cold facts.
And if you disagree with me, I'll be sad.
Don't do that. We don't need that. He gets annoying when he's sad.
Well, he gets
Ouch.
annoying always. But
Ouch.
I love you, Nikki. It's okay.
Don't touch me, Jick and Tower.
Don't call me Jick.
Yeah, you got.
I'm a professional now.
Okay, sorry. Nicholas Howe and Tower Hufham.
That one was a mistake.
His real name.
That was
Tower Hufham on Facebook. What kind of loser has a middle name like Pusheen?
I don't. Facebook won't let me change it.
You just doxed Tower, I think.
Yeah, can we
legally
dox me?
That's legal doxing right there.
Oh no!
Well,
I have a social security number too.
If you type in Tower Hufham, you're gonna get it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
if you type in Tower, you'll probably find it really
honestly.
quickly.
But now you know.
So, the reason that we're talking about this today is because that's an actual event that happened. Not in Oregon.
Yeah.
In I believe it was 16th century. I'm just gonna read you this excerpt.
All right.
Of a story. Early in the 16th century, Wan, who is a written version of Wang Hu, decided to take advantage of China's advanced rocket and fireworks technology to launch himself into outer space. He supposedly had a chair built with 47 rockets, which we paid homage several times to, I think. On the day of liftoff, Wan, splendidly attired, climbed into his rocket chair, and 47 servants lit the fuses, then hastily ran for cover. There was a huge explosion. When the smoke cleared, Wan and the chair were gone and was never said to be seen again. People thought that he actually went to space.
He didn't?
No, he didn't. He died.
Oh.
He, melted.
Oh.
As a person. all of that,
He melted personally.
He melted personally. And yeah, he died in that moment, which is very fun. So we're going to take a break here. We're gonna melt away into the middle bit.
It burns!
Oh no!
With fun!
Welcome to the middle section where we do recommendations and sponsorships. This week we are not sponsored again, but we do have a few recommendations for you. I'm gonna start with Nicky Taylor.
Oh God! I got this. Path of Exile, free to play game by Grinding Gear Games. Grinding Gears Games. It's fun. It's free. I play it occasionally. Try it for yourself.
And if you Grinding Gears Games loved that promo,
I'm so sorry. I really love your game.
Please reach out and tell me. We'll do it again, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
If you really like us, we won't do it again.
We'll specifically not do that ever again.
I'll never show up on the show again. I'll even stop playing Path of Exiles. It's fine. I'll go away forever.
I will delete my Path of Exiles account, sell my computer, and be done. If you loved or hated that, I don't know.
Pay us and we'll never sponsor you again.
Our sponsorships are ransoms, apparently.
I'm sorry, GGG. I love your game.
Thank you. And the second promo we have for you today is another podcast on the Michigan Sports and Entertainment Network. It is Faves of Our Lives. Go ahead and take a listen to their promo coming up right about now.
Hey guys, I'm Brittany.
And I'm Kelly.
And we're the hosts of the Faves of Our Lives,
the podcast about everyone's favorite everythings.
This season, we talk about everyone's favorite TV shows by taking polls and comments on social media.
Join us for laughs, banter, and made-up words.
You can find us on Facebook and Twitter at the Faves of RL1. That's at the Faves of RL and the number 1.
Bye.
And welcome back. So, Nicky, Tower,
Yes.
Nicholas.
Yes.
Sure.
Emperor Nicholas died. Very sad. Very sad.
Hats off.
Was it?
It was. I cried.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I cried while the promo was happening.
Exactly.
Yeah, fair.
But how likely is it
0.
that's going to happen to me?
0 out of 10.
Why?
Emperor?
Hold on. We do have to go over the facts first.
Okay.
All right. Here are the facts that we established. March 7th, 1989.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Emperor of Oregon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Exploded on 47 rockets.
Exploded?
Yeah.
Exploded?
It's different.
Exploded.
It's different.
It's different than exploding.
Google
it's
it.
exploded.
Empress Susie?
Empress Susie is now currently in 2019.
Yeah, that's going to have repercussions.
Yeah. 47. 47 years old.
47 years old.
Well, it's got to be a 0 because you're not going to live to 47.
The way that this podcast is going, yes, that is absolutely true.
Kind of checks out based on previous episodes.
Okay, so 0 from Nicky.
Also, like, I mean, Empress Susie is factually correct, but, like, there was never an actual emperor of Oregon.
That's true. That's true.
There was an empress. Empress Susie.
Well, okay, now hold on. What if, just a hypothetical, I marry Empress Susie's daughter, Empress Susie Jr.?
Oh.
But it's...
That would make me Emperor of Oregon, and if I were to live to 47, I would do this dumb shit.
Yeah, well, we all know you would, but the thing is, Oregon is a matriarchy, so you'd have to kill Empress Susie Jr.
Shucks. What if I kill Empress Susie Jr. and then remarry, and then get married to Empress Susie Sr.?
Yucky. And then
Listen, I'm here for power, okay?
Yep, you gotta do what you gotta do.
But I mean, like, wouldn't it just default back to Empress Susie Sr. if it's a matriarchy?
I'm just gonna have to keep killing my wives, okay?
Just marry a dude. Actually, is that legal in Oregon? I know it's legal in, like, the U.S.
It's Portland, so yes, I'm pretty sure.
Did we specify Portland?
Well, no, but Portland is in Oregon.
Yeah, but, like, is
And
the entirety of Oregon, like, progressive?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Probably
Is there
not,
more to Oregon
Probably not
than...
in 89.
I mean, probably not now. There's, like, Portland, and then the rest of it is just, like, a blank mass of, like, unexplored land that nobody dares goes into. Because there's just, like...
Do people go to the beaches in Oregon? Because they have them.
Do they have beaches in fucking Oregon?
They do, yeah.
I mean, it's a coast place.
It's below Washington?
It's below Washington, above California.
Oh, well, then they're not that backwaters. They're, like, kind of...
Again, everyone in Oregon, I'm so sorry. Please keep listening.
I mean, like, they've gone up, like, 4 points in my book.
Okay,
to a 4.
But the question here is the death.
Yes.
Not Oregon, the death. Out of 10, what's your rating?
You know, with the facts that you just presented and put on the table right here, I would say about, like, a 1 1/3.
Okay.
Out of 10?
Tower?
I'm giving this a 10 because I know that it will happen.
Okay.
You can't avoid your fate, and I know that with your silly little podcast you've been imagining different scenarios in the way that your life could go, but this is the only path.
Oh my god. Not again. This
It's
is
okay,
the
you
third
get to be
time.
Emperor.
Oh, I do want to be emperor, though.
So,
I'm going to
like,
give it a 2.
Are we going to come back retroactively? Like, I'm 21. You're 24?
Yeah.
24. So in
Do the math.
23 years,
Yep.
are we going to come back and make sure that this happens? Make sure that Nicholas blows up in a fucking fiery pit of death?
Yeah.
Okay. So we are the harbingers of his death.
Us and Susie, yeah.
And Susie. Okay, so, like...
I don't like this anymore.
So...
I'm dropping out of the podcast business, I think.
It's
hiding.
too late. It is too late.
Oh, it's been recorded.
Your fate
it's true.
is sealed.
Don't avoid it. It'll only make it harder for all of us.
Yeah, you know, like...
Don't do that to Susie.
Don't do that. Don't do that to Susie.
I do love Susie. I'm sorry, Susie.
Don't do that to us, because then we're gonna have to, like, hunt you down, and then it's gonna make a, like, deep emotional connection between us, because there'll be, like, some, like, of that, like, that tension between us, like, sexual tension, though, too.
Let's keep this business.
Yeah, let's keep this business, and not, like, you know, sexy.
I don't like my roommate telling me that at all. So we're going to go ahead and move on. This week's Spam Slam is brought to us by Vivian William Brown.
Yay, Vivian.
And this came on the Gmail. Dear Gods Select.
Me?
Respond through this private email address. And it's an email address in France.
Whoa.
Ooh, in
Remember
France?
that? Yep, in France. I'm writing this mail to you with heavy tears in my eyes and great sorrow in my heart. My name is Miss Vivian Benoit Brown. There's probably a real way to say that.
Yeah.
but oh well. And I am contacting you from my country, Tunisia. I want to tell you this because I don't have any other option than to tell you as I was touched to open up to you.
That's good to know.
Thank you, Vivian.
I married to Mr. William Brown, who worked in Tunisia embassy in Burkina Faso for 9 years before he died in the year 2005.
Sounds like Vivian's in kind of a similar situation to our Nicholas.
A little bit,
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
Well, more Susie.
More Susie.
Well, yeah.
We were married years without a child. Oh, that's sad. He died after a brief illness that lasted for only 5 days.
Oh.
Oh, God, I wish that were me.
Since his death, I decided not to remarry. When my late husband was alive, he deposited the sum of US dollar $15.5 million. Nope. I lied, actually. $15.5 million. $15,500,000. It's very weirdly broken down on the page. In a bank in Ouagadougou, the capital city of Burkina Faso, in West Africa. Presently, this money is still in bank. He made this money available for exportation of gold from Burkina Faso mining.
Good investment.
Yeah.
Very good. There's definitely still gold left in the world.
I mean, there probably is still gold left in the world. Like
There might be.
I promise you, somewhere in the entirety of the entire world, there's got to be at least one gold deposit left.
Not in Oregon.
Yeah, probably not in Oregon, because they went there to pan mine it out of rivers and streams.
Emperor Nicholas got too greedy. Now there's no gold left for anyone but him.
In
Yeah.
1989.
1989.
Just shortly after the gold rush.
Yep.
Recently, my doctor told me that I would not last for the period of 7 months.
Oh my
Why
God.
is that funny?
I would not last for the period of 7 months. Like, this is the way that's
Due to
worded.
cancer problem.
Aw.
Yeah, you're not laughing now, huh?
But
Punk.
it was funny before.
Punk.
I would not last for the period of 7 months.
Hold on. Let me get through this for a second. The one that disturbs me most is my stroke sickness.
Now it's starting to make sense. The email's starting to make a little more sense.
Having known my condition, I decided to hand you over this money to take care of the less privileged people.
Aw.
You will utilize this money the way I'm going to instruct here.
Oh,
You are going
will.
to utilize this money.
You absolutely will.
So
Unless
help
you
me.
use it 7 months from now.
I want you...
That's so sad.
That's dark. I want you to take 40% of the total money for your personal use, while 60% of the money will go to charity. End quote, people. There's no before quote anywhere in this story.
Oh God, this whole thing was a quote from someone else.
Yeah.
People in the street and helping the orphanage.
The singular
orphanage.
The one Oregon orphanage.
Yep.
I grew up as an orphan, and I don't have anybody as a family member, just to endeavor that the house of God is maintained. There's a pause there, there's a period, and then just to endeavor that the house of God is maintained. Nothing else.
Really
I
wanted
don't-
to emphasize that it
Yeah,
was
I'm
the
not
house
quite
of
sure
God.
I understand what
It
this is trying to
doesn't.
say.
It doesn't.
Whoever
Doesn't make sense.
Sorry to break the fiction here, but whoever wrote this email Googled like top 10 most tragic like plot devices, and it was just like, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, hold on. Let me add another one.
Okay,
Am doing this so that God will forgive my sins and accept my soul,
and that's number 6.
because these sicknesses has suffered me so much.
Big mood.
As soon as I receive your reply, I shall give you the contact of the bank in Burkina Faso, and I will also instruct the bank manager to issue you an authority letter that will prove you the present beneficiary of the money in the bank. That is, if you assure me that you will act accordingly, as I stated herein. Please respond to this,
Please
my
respond.
private email.
Please reply, respond, talk to me back again.
Please clap.
Sorry. Hoping to receive your reply through this, my private email. I am waiting to hear from you on my private email for more informations. Many our Lord Almighty be with you. Miss Vivian William Brown.
Thank you, Vivian.
Thank
I
you,
mean,
Vivian,
like-
for
Brown.
reaching out.
Why
Miss
wouldn't
Brown.
you respond?
I
She's not asking for money. She said she's going to be...
Yeah.
She's not going to
So-
last the period of 7 months, so like...
I should know I received the spam email 2 years ago.
Oh no!
Oh, why didn't you respond?
I don't know. I couldn't
Free
read
money.
it, honestly.
It's 40% of 15.5 million.
You were probably the only one she sent that email to.
I know. I was the
And now you
only
let her
one.
you let her
was
die.
Dear God select.
You
I
let her die because she did not last a period of 7 months.
For shame forsooth, I am the villain here.
Oh my god, don't quote Shakespeare at me.
I mean, he didn't write all of his own stuff, but anyways.
He did! He did!
Thoughts on Shakespeare?
Thoughts on Shakespeare?
No, we're not
Thoughts
doing
on Shakespeare? Thoughts on Shakespeare. Wrote his own shit. Thoughts on Shakespeare? Jake doesn't know what he's talking about because he's a quote-unquote English major. Sorry, Nicholas doesn't know what he's talking about because he's a quote-unquote English major who has never read a fucking book in his life. He probably read, like, The Fault in Our Stars, and that's it. And he's like, this book is so sad, frowny face. I want somebody to have an always with. You know what? Not reading books can be my always.
Stop! He's already dead!
So what do you know about Shakespeare? Where's your fucking facts? Where's your proof? Present them and I'll believe you.
Shakespeare didn't write all his own plays. Anyways, that's going to be the end of our show for today. Thank you to Nicky Taylor.
You're not going to last a period of 7 months, dude. You're not going to last a period of 7 months.
And thank you to Tower Hufham for joining me today.
Thank you, Emperor Nicholas.
And remember, don't worry about the inevitable. Focus on the possibilities.
Shut up.
And the second sponsor, Oregon. Where the fuck is it? I don't know.
We'll see you on the next one. And remember, don't worry about the possibilities. Focus on the inevitable.
Do you think the Emperor Nicholas had the mandate of heaven?
Do you want to try that again, Chick? Nicholas, do you want to try that again and get it all out this time?